welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. This week we are reading from the 10th of March, which is Tuesday the 10th of March, through to Monday the 17th of March, okay? Sometimes I can't get the readings out on the weekend. This weekend I took the weekend off. I'd been really busy with readings last week, so I decided to take the weekend off this weekend instead of recording, and then sort of recording it Sunday afternoon now when I'm recording this, the 8th of the 3rd. So I just thought, you know what, because I like to edit the videos and get them looking really good, we'll do it from the 10th. Alright, so it's your week ahead reading from the 10th of March, which is Tuesday through to Monday the 17th of March. For the reading this week, guys, we are using the Tarot Grand Luxe for your general reading this week. We are then going to use for your love and your career reading my trimmed version of the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and any spiritual advice we are looking at the Oracle of the Fairies or the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, or potentially both. Alright guys, sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi Aries, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. So we're doing from the 10th of March through to the 17th. We're going to start with your general, then we're going to have a look at your love, and then we're going to have a look at, we're going to have a look at your general, your work, and then love. Okay, let's make a start. Okay, Aries, let's have a look at the your cards then. So we have the Five of Coins. So some of you guys probably been going through, it could be some financial hardship. Five of Coins can also be illness. Five of Coins can also be rejection and depression and all of that type of thing. Well, you got two fives here. So I think that some of you guys have been going through some challenges here with the two fives. But this will change. All right, this is a temporary measure. The thing with the fives is you go through the rough and then you get to the smooth. That's the way that the fives work. So I do feel that with the two fives in the reading, some of you guys have probably been going through some challenges here. What have we got here? I do think it's possibly with money, or it could be with a person with that King of Coins sitting in there. I do see an opportunity with the Fool energy here to move away from this though, with the Six of Swords energy showing here, okay? So yeah, I am seeing some challenges here. I think it may be money, because I've got Five of Coins and a King of Coins and that Five of Swords there as well, in between both of them. So I think there are challenges around money, but I do feel, or it could be a person, but I think it may be money. And I think that there is an opportunity now though to move past this, or maybe there's an opportunity to get some guidance in this situation showing here. I do feel some of you guys have been going through some real difficulty with that Three of Swords. I mean, real difficulty with the Three of Swords, and it feels like, can you see where that sword is pointing? It's pointing straight down to that Three of Swords. So it feels like you've really just given in to, you know, whatever this Five of Swords is. You know, you may be dealing with someone who's causing problems concerning money, for example, that type of thing. But it feels like with the Three of Swords, you've kind of given into it. Can you see how she's kind of given up? Can you see how the Five of Swords guy is pointing his sword down? He's got her in a bit of a lock, you know. This looks like some of you guys have given into this energy here. However, I do feel with the Four of Wands energy, there's going to be some good news probably coming in with that Four of Wands energy. It's positive, it's good. So there's some good news coming in. I'm seeing a wish being fulfilled with that Star energy showing here. You've got the two wish cards together. Look at that. You've got the Star and the Nine of Cups. The Empress. It just feels like you've got some good news. It's about prosperity and abundance showing here. This is really good. You've got, look at those cards there. You know, despite all of this energy here, there's an opportunity now to move away from this. All right, Three of Swords energy showing there, Aries. Some of you guys have really been feeling down. You've been feeling very depressed. This Five of Swords energy. It might even be that there are conflicts with other people concerning money. All right, you may have a conflict with this person concerning money. So some of you guys, you're dealing with a conflict, and the King of Coins could probably be your bank manager, for example, or the tax guy, for example, because the King of Coins is often as a character, he will work in business and he will work for the tax office. He could be a legal guy. He could be somebody who works for the government, for example, but more than likely this is somebody who deals with money, taxes, finance, your bank manager, your tax officer, that type of thing. Some of you guys, Aries, could be going through some conflict with this person and you're feeling really like, kind of like, shit, how am I going to get out of this? Because you might be feeling in lockdown. This conflict coming from this king here is leaving you guys like this with the Three of Swords energy showing there. Alright, some of you guys really worrying. Perhaps you're worrying about losing your home. Five of Coins can be about losing your home and bankruptcy as well. So some of you guys feeling that you're in a position that you can't get out of because you're being banged to rights by that Five of Swords stroke King of Coins. Might be something to do with property. Some of you guys may be afraid of, you know, going bankrupt, being left bankrupt, losing your house. But there is an opportunity here to move away from this, but there's also an opportunity to gain guidance here with this. Alright, there could be some good news coming in. It feels like it's something that you've been wishing for and hoping for, I'm seeing here. And it could be regarding with that Empress energy, abundance. Alright, so for example, for some of you guys, I'm not saying it's absolutely going to happen, but for some of you guys it may be a lottery win or something like that. These are so good. Usually the Star and the Nine of Cups, they're about the wishes that we make. We make these wishes. We pray, we wish, we hope for, you know, a good outcome, because it feels like some of you guys are really going through some stress in these cards. It looks like it's either housing related, it's money related, it could be tax related for some of you guys. Maybe you've got problems with your taxes, maybe you didn't pay on time or something like that. You look how you're being held down by that Five of Swords. He's got you banged to rights, this person has. He's got you and the house banged to rights, actually. But I do feel that good news is coming in. I really do. There's some good news coming in. It looks to me like it's a wish being fulfilled with both cards. And I'm seeing prosperity and abundance and, you know, the growth of something really good here as well. You could also receive guidance and help with the Six of Swords energy from a very motherly, nurturing figure as well with that Empress energy there. Somebody who helps you to, you know, who guides you towards a new path, because the Six of Swords can be guiding you towards this new path with the Fool. Okay, showing here. I think if anything's affecting you with taxes, you know, money, bank manager, your home, you know, you haven't got enough money to pay the rent or the bills and that, just have faith. If you've been praying, I see your prayers being answered with those three cards. If you've been praying for a miracle, we don't have the Magician here, but we don't need it. These are so good. Oh my God, they are so good cards. They're really, really, really good. Really, in fact, exceptional. Look at those last four cards there. Good, surprising news as well. Four of Wands. There could be good news, but it's surprising news. Wishes being fulfilled. Prosperity and abundance with the Empress. Things are starting to open up and flower again for you, you know. It's a very, very good reading. Okay, if you've been going through financial hardship, problems with the tax man or the government or, you know, your housing and that, things are going to turn around for you. Okay, we're going to have a look now at your, at your work reading. Bear with me. Okay, hi Aries, this is your work reading we're looking at. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Got the Eight of Cups and that Seven of Wands and the Hermit. It looks like you are trying to distance yourself with both cards, because the Eight of Cups is its back turned to the Seven of Wands, and the Hermit are always pretty much distant from whether something's in front or behind it. Depends on what this is. Sometimes it's looking into something, sometimes it's withdrawing. But I feel with both cards, I can see, Aries, you're kind of deciding that you want to withdraw, you want to distance yourself from challenges within work. It could be that you've got competition within work as well with that Seven of Wands. I just get the impression that you're trying to distance yourself from that. It feels like if you've been earning money, I mean, this might be a job whereby it could be a business that you've been running, perhaps. Because it feels like the money that you've been getting has been cut. It feels like you're getting less money. Because when you get a Five of Swords sitting next to a coin, something is being cut. Okay, and if it's money card sitting next to the Five of Swords, it's your income. Your income's getting cut or something like that. So it feels like a business here. It feels like some of you guys are saying, you know what, I want out. I don't really want out. I want to withdraw from this competition that I'm facing with the Seven of Wands energy. Because Seven of Wands in a work reading, yes, it's challenges that you face, but it's also competition from others. And it may be for some of you guys that you are, you know, and if you work for a company, then with the Six of Wands energy, it's probably the recognition you know, that's not there with that Five of Swords energy. It feels like you've been cut out of receiving an award or receiving recognition, because the Six of Wands and the Six of Coins, they're both cards that indicate in the workplace we get rewarded and we get recognised for what we do. And some of you guys, it feels like with the Five of Swords energy that you're not being recognised within the job that you do here. I think if you run your own business or something, Aries, it feels to me with that Six of Coins and Five of Swords, your money's on the decline with both cards. You're not earning as much money, probably because you've got a lot of competition here and you're saying, you know what, I want to distance myself from that. I do feel that some of you guys are really worried about money with the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Coins, earning money with this Ace of Coins energy and the Nine of Swords energy. And I feel that this is a week maybe for turning to a couple of people here, one or two people, an Empress and a Queen of Cups. They're very much the same type of people. They're people that will be nurturing and they're helpful, they're empathic, they're understanding. One of them might be your mum, one of them might be your sister. This might be somebody who works in HR, and I feel that you really need to express and open up about your, you know, your feelings on this. Your worries about work, your worries about money, that type of thing. I think that these people here, this Empress and this Queen of Cups, can help settle the situation for you with the King of Cups energy. All right, I think that can help settle it. But I feel that you need to speak to someone this week about this. We'll quickly do this reading again, Aries. For work this week, I just feel that you're facing challenges, competition in work, whether you run your own business or you work for a company. And I feel that you guys are, I think over a period of time, you've been kind of steadily detaching yourself even more from this rebel rouser energy here. I think you've been kind of saying, you know what, actually, I just want to move away from all of this energy here, because if you run your own business, it's because the money that you've been earning up until maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, or it could be even recent, I guess, it's been declining with that Five of Swords. So the money that you've been getting has been declining with the Five of Swords energy. For some of you guys, if it's recognition, because the Five of Swords, Six of Coins, sorry, can be that you're getting recognition from a peer. Okay, it's not there. It's been cut. It's gone. You know, it's gone. You're no longer getting this recognition for the work. You're no longer getting the rewards, that type of thing. I think if you're worried about your job or you're worried about the money that you're earning here, I think that you need to talk to maybe one. I mean, this could be one person. The Empress, a nurturing, loving woman, somebody who's empathic and understanding, who you can talk to and open your heart to with the Queen of Cups. Or it could be two people here. You know, one could be a mum, one could be a sister, one could be your mum, one could be your friend, one could be your sister, one could be your cousin, whoever it is. But these could be people in HR, you know, people that you go to talk to in HR and work. Whoever these women are, you know, it's worth going to and speaking to them, Aries, because I do think that you're worried about money and you're worried about job, and see if they can actually settle the situation for you with the King of Cups. Or at least give you some help and support with the King of Cups energy through this. All right, let's have a quick look at what the advice is through the Angels of Abundance on this reading. What is the advice you have for Aries through this Angel of Abundance in one card for the week? Yeah, there's an employment change, it's saying your career path is leading you in a higher direction. So that's what we've got here, you guys leaving behind something you've been doing. With positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. And you're definitely being supported because you've got all this supportive energy around you. Though you're worrying with that Nine of Swords about work, money, you do have three supportive cards surrounding you here, Aries. You've got the Empress, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you do have a lot of supportive energy sitting around you with those two cup cards and, you know, one of the best mages that could possibly support you besides the High Priestess. The Empress probably is the number one for me. All right, so you're being supportive in this change anyway, going forward. I think some of you guys are just really done with the situation. You kind of had enough. It's been ongoing and it's probably not getting any better. But just recognise that you're being supported all the way. All right, bear with me. We're going to have a look at your love reading. Okay, this is an interesting one, isn't it, Aries? I definitely feel that for love, that some of you guys, it just seems like you're distancing yourself from an individual here. I'm seeing distance, hermit energy from a King of Swords. Whether that's male or female, it doesn't matter. Even though it shows as a male, it could easily be a female as well. So I see, and it may be that this King of Swords, just as an archetype, may be somebody who's quite cold and distanced themselves, because the King of Swords can be disconnected emotionally. So I just feel for some of you Aries, I'm seeing some distance from this individual here. I think that you're on two separate paths, to be honest with you, with this Two of Wands energy showing here. And I feel that there is a need now for some of you Aries to escape a very kind of either... I think it's more... It's not so controlling, I wouldn't call it. I think it's an unhealthy relationship. I think there's a need to probably escape an unhealthy relationship here. I feel that some of you guys are reaching out, perhaps with the star energy, for some guidance. Okay, I feel that you're on a new path with the Page of Cups, or, you know, you may be reaching out to get some guidance. Maybe this is something to do with a new relationship here. I think that I think some of you guys are dreaming about having the ultimate lover with this Knight of Cups, like you're having the perfect lover. Because the Knight of Cups can often be somebody who's considered to be the perfect lover. And I'm getting with this Seven of Cups energy here that there is dreams. Because when you get a Seven of Cups, it is about an illusion, and it is all about a fantasy. So you could be fantasizing about having the perfect lover or a dream lover with the Knight of Cups energy here. So it may be that you're reaching out to a Hierophant because... And it may also be, when I look at these cards, if we have the Star and the Hierophant here, the Star can be reaching out, and the Star can be looking online, for example, and the Hierophant is somebody who provides guidance. So if you look at kind of in love, what is it that gives you guidance on love? For example, with the Hierophant, because I don't think that this is a commitment energy here, because I just don't feel that there's a commitment with this person here, and nothing here lends itself to say that there's a divorce with this Hierophant or anything. We have a Star here, so this just feels to me, when I look at these two cards here, it's more about, and both cards can mean getting guidance on new love. You know, dreaming about, you know, fantasizing about a dream lover. So some of you guys, I'm getting here actually that it may be an online thing. Some of you guys might be actually going online and looking for love. The Star could also be that you're hoping for a commitment with somebody new, because the Star is hope. So I'm seeing some of you guys distancing yourself from someone who's been probably quite emotionally disconnected here. I just feel that you and this person are on two different paths, and you're wanting to now escape an unhealthy relationship. Some of you guys are hoping for a commitment with somebody new. The Page of Cups energy, you're dreaming about perhaps, you know, the perfect lover, that type of thing. Some of you guys might be going online to find a lover as well. Maybe trying out internet dating, that type of thing. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for love this week. Sorry, the readings aren't very long, guys. It's just that I've been really busy. I don't think people really care, to be honest with you. So it just, yeah, try and keep them a bit shorter if I can. What is the advice you have for love for Aries in 3 cards? What's the advice you have for love for Aries in 3 cards? Just in general. It says you've got to choose your battles, and you've got to release your darkest fears. So for love this week, the advice is choose your battles and release your darkest fears. Okay? Alright Aries, that's your reading for the week. If you'd like to order a reading, click on the link in the comment section or in the end screen. Take care guys. Bye.